Funky.
Hey everybody, welcome back behind the bar. Tonight we are going to do a beer I am extremely excited to do. I don't know the best way to describe this beer. Baby Heady Topper? I don't know. Tonight we are doing Focal Banger from the Alchemist. If you don't know anything about this beer, I'm sorry. But Heady Topper, the one, the only Heady Topper. This is the single IPA from the same brewery, the Alchemist. So I've heard amazing things about this beer. The can art is ridiculous. It has lots of words on it, but this beer is brewed with Citra and Mosaic hops and our favorite British malts. Truly an abundance of hoppy gloriousness or goodness. Yeah, I'm not going to read everything, but ridiculous. 7%. Focal Banger. So I'm going to get it open, get it into a glass without further ado because I don't like waiting. So, I've got the bounce tonight. I don't know what's going on. I'm really excited for this beer. I was just listening to some Steve Winwood. If you don't know who that is, I'm sorry. As well, an amazing songwriter. Very underrated. Pointless. But anyways, we're going to look and see what the Alchemist is all about this evening. Got it into the glass. Great carbonation on this beer. Finger and a half to 2 fingers of just pillowy, big soapy bubbles. Great carbonation. Comes out straw. I mean, like a straw golden yellow. Pretty clear though. Let's see. Chill haze here. I've had this out for a bit, so it's definitely not chill haze. I mean, there's some cloudiness to this beer, but you can still see through it. I can kind of see my finger. I mean, good haze. It's similar to Heady Topper. It's a little lighter in color than Heady Topper, but ooh, something I didn't even think about. Drink from the can. I poured it into a glass. What the hell? Sorry, guys. Maybe we'll do 2 reviews. I'll review it like this, and I'll want to drink it from the can and do it that way. I'm crazy. We'll see. Yeah, so looks great in the glass. Let's see what it smells like. Oh, wow. Huge citrus notes. Orange, tangerine, very orangey. Tropical fruits. There's some mango, pineapple. I'm getting a little bit of that dark fruit, blueberry, blackberry kind of earthiness to this beer. Alchemist marks their can holders. For the date, they don't put it on the can, which kind of bothers me. Double checking that. The great thing about Alchemist, for those that don't know, and I don't think it's insane common knowledge, they are greatly expanding their canning operation. So Heady Topper is fairly available in the area. It sells out extremely quickly, obviously, but it's not terribly hard to get if you live in that geographical region. Focal Banger is really hard to get. That's going to be changing soon, and they're actually going to, from what I understand, going to be brewing new IPAs as well. So I'm very excited to see what happens with the Alchemist. Could be a big beer for them. So, but yeah, sorry, distraction. Orange, I mean, I get the malts on this beer though. My understanding is the can that I have is fresh. And I just got it in the mail, and I think it's like 2 weeks old. I don't know. It still smells really good. The fruit's there. There's some maltiness to it, but the orange, the pineapple, the tangerine. I mean, it's all there. I'm really anxious to dig in. This can I did get from my buddy Geoff, so I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate it. So without further ado, guys, cheers. Let's see what we think. That was probably really weird to watch. I'm sorry. That's crazy. That's really good. Mouthfeel, medium to medium. I don't know, just a step above medium. The hoppiness is just like an orange, tropical kind of bomb. I mean, it's orange. I mean, it really. I eat a ton of those. It's not quite the same. It's kind of a mix, but every day I probably eat 4 to 7 of those like Cutie, Halo, different brands call them different things. Clementine, baby oranges. I also eat a lot of oranges though too. It's kind of a mix of the two. There's some orange elements. There's some nectarine elements. There's some there's some maltiness to this beer. There's some bitterness to this beer. A little dankness that stays on the tongue. But overall, this is a juice. It's just bright. Like, it's just bright. Great mouthfeel. Great carbonation. Oh, excuse me. Hot burps. That's how you know a beer's good. When you burp and it tastes like amazing hops. It's ridiculous. This beer is incredible. Focal banger. Just banged it out. Just banged it out. I'm really excited that this beer is going to be brewed more often. Hopefully that gives me more. I mean, trading for Focal Banger is damn near impossible anymore. I'm going to be honest. This was the givingness of somebody is the only reason I got this. I didn't trade for it. So I'm very thankful for that. This beer is ridiculous. It's so good. Wow. I'm trying to think of other things I can say about it. The malt, there's some breadiness to it. I said this in a review once before, but I'm really getting it now. So if you took like saltine crackers and ate that, like the crackery part of that, not the saltiness. If you took the salt off that cracker and just ate that cracker part of it, that's what the malt bill on this. It's crackery, it's bready. It's not overpowering. It's not too much. It's not like with some of these beers. Sometimes you'll get like it wasn't mashed in at the right temperature, and it's just like it just tastes off. This is not like that. Like you get a little bit of that, but then it's just this hop masterpiece. This beer is awesome. This is great. I mean, I love Heady Topper. It's a great beer. When I had Heady Topper for the very first time, as a lot of people did, I was just blown away. Just blown away. In my opinion, they started the revolution of the New England style. Like, they were the pioneers, if you will. Which I give a lot of credit to Alchemist for that. That's awesome. And Focal Banger is just kind of the next step. I mean, I like this better than Heady Topper. I really do. But in the grand scheme of things, if I compared this to like my favorite Treehouse beers, like it's right there with it, but it's just a different style. It's a different take on that. Excuse me, New England style. It's not overly creamy, overly carbonated, and those things. But for what this is, fuck. God. Wow. 100 out of 100. Focal Banger. I haven't reviewed Heady on this channel. I probably should. I have some cans of Heady actually, or I have one can of Heady. I think, maybe. Anyways, I need to review Heady, but this is fantastic. This is great. We're gonna take this one quick step further. It says to drink from the can. So, let's see if it's any different. Yeah, I mean, it naturally, and this is one of my biggest problems with. I'll set this back here. Canned beer versus non-canned beer. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I get off flavors from cans and blah 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 blah." That tasted different than when I drank it out of a glass because I drank from a glass that is meant to concentrate. Shocker for those that don't know, this glass is shaped the way it is to concentrate and flow out the aromas of this beer to your nose in a concentrated way. A can does the same thing with the taste. However, people are like, oh, I get flavors of aluminum, beer cans suck. Well, it's because you're smelling the aluminum on the outside of the can. Cans are designed now with a liner to where they don't put off flavors into beers. So when I pour it into a glass, it's magical. In the can, obviously, I'm going to get some flavors. It tastes a little bit, it feels more carbonated out of the can, but again, that's because it's flowing out of a hole that's this big, and it's creating that. It's great, but it's the same beer, right? So, this is killer. 100 out of 100. Geoff, thank you very much. I can't thank you enough. I don't know what else to say on stuff like that. I mean, I thank you and some other people that send me beer. Thank you. So, 100 out of 100, Focal Banger, banging it out. I think it's better than Heady Topper, and I'll just kind of leave it there for everybody. You can think, let you know. If you've had Focal Banger, you've had Heady Topper, or if you just had Focal Banger, let me know. Comments below. And I love talking about it. I love the comments, love the likes, all that stuff. So, we'll leave it there. Thanks for coming behind the bar. 100 out of 100 for the Alchemist Focal Banger. Make sure to subscribe and everything else I already said. Until next time, guys. Cheers.